Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you a gameplay video. This time we're checking out Monster Train. This game released on December 17th, 2020 for a price of $24.99. It is also available via Xbox Game Pass, so if you guys do want to pick it up, we'll have a link down in the description. If you've got Game Pass, you can download it for free right now. It was developed by Shiny Shoe and published by Good Shepherd Entertainment. So, what is Monster Train? It's a roguelike deck building game that offers multiple tiered levels. So you get 3 different levels to set troops on, and as you play, you slowly progress and upgrade additional troops. You can pick different clans to play under, as well as different allied clans to assist you, and you basically just play through the game trying to upgrade and, get as far as you can and complete the, the kind of runs that you go on. Every time you play the game, it's going to be very unique. As you're going to get different ways to upgrade your cards. You always start out with a base set of cards, and as you play, you start to upgrade them. You get to have your champion who kind of gives you special little abilities as like your super powered hero that comes into the game. And you can upgrade him as you get through each kind of checkpoint. You'll pick left or right as a path after you beat the very first boss run, and you can kind of progress from there. Getting to proceed, so you'll pick your first battle, and then you just lay out your troops. Every time you lay out a troop, they'll fight just in that level of the tower. The enemies will consistently level up and progress further up the tower, so sometimes you may want to start all your enemies at a higher tower level instead of being, down low level. If you've ever played a, card game style tower defense-ish sort of game, you'll know that you'll have energy points or mana, so to speak, to spend on each turn. As you progress through using your mana, you then have to use your resources wisely as you get a limited amount of ability. The game lets you draw your deck of cards. After you draw cards, you can then discard, and it's basically a new hand every time you constantly draw from your remaining and available cards. So it's not too bad. The game does have a little bit of a learning curve if you're not too familiar with deck building games. You might struggle a little bit. The way I kind of advise going when you first start to play the game, find like a really good hero, shove them on the top floor, and then give them a bunch of these like regeneration and shield and armor, because when you get to the final boss, which you can see is this kind of guy here at the end on the bottom level, he has an exaggerated amount of health or damage, so he can be a lot harder to defeat. So if you put like a super pumped up troop, it'll proceed and progress them into being able to survive the fights a lot better, and you kind of just throw the smaller troops in as, sort of cannon fodder to, try to just get as far as you can. If your tower is destroyed, your run ends, and you basically go until your tower is done. As you can see here, we've stacked a bunch of regen abilities on our guy, so it's really going to help keep him, alive and able to fight in this battle, so he'll go back and forth and eventually defeat the boss, and then we just progress to the next run, and that's kind of the simplistic style of the game. Every time you beat one of your runs, you'll get a chance to upgrade your existing cards and pick up additional cards to modify your deck. Every time you play the game, it's going to be different. You're going to always have different ways to upgrade. One of my favorite cards to use are cards that just stack health onto existing enemies and trying to get your cards to have a cost of 0. Once you get back to the main progression system, you'll pick left or right side. You'll get different options. So here we get the option to make new units, gain a hellbound unit, or forge new spells, or gain an awoken unit, and you kind of just pick which route you want to go. Every time you can go left or right, and some sides will give you more benefits over others, and that's kind of the simplistic nature of the game. What's cool is, one thing that might work for you in one play session might not work for another one. So, it's kind of just managing your resources to really do, the best you can. Do you spend everything? Do you dive everything into one unit? You figure that out at your own leisure. But outside of that, I'm going to let you guys enjoy just watching this playthrough of the game. We'll go until we die, and if you guys want to see more gameplay from Monster Train, let us know down in the comments. Like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time. Remember, this game is free. You can go pick it up and play it now if you have Xbox Game Pass. Outside of that, have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys have a great holiday coming up. Now, I do want to kind of point something out if you are playing. Those purge cards, you need to get rid of them, so it's kind of a hinder on your play session, because those will actually damage your pyre. So you need to try to get rid of those as quick as you can, because they will cause constant damage. And that pyre health is in the top left of your screen. So once that hits 0, your run's over, game over, you have to start over. But yeah, outside of that, we'll continue. I'll chime in if there's any other kind of little tidbits of information I can give you guys. Alright, so on that battle we took a lot of damage to our pyre. So odds are we're going to want to try to choose a pathway on our when we get out of here for which side to go to that's going to add health to our pyre. So this pyre remains gives you 20 health. But generally once you start taking damage in your pyre, it gets pretty hard to kind of recover out of it. We're also going to get rid of some of these damage cards, so we want to draw some actual unit cards a little more often. What makes this enemy really tricky is we have to use those purge cards that they keep putting in our deck, because otherwise it'll slowly kill us if we don't, because every time those remain after our turn, it just takes our health away, which makes it just a really challenging boss to fight. I don't like being forced to use these purge cards. This will be a very close fight if we win or not. I'm feeling super confident. Alright, we have to hope that our final group of guys here can do it. I think we're gonna do it. Barely beat that boss. I did not think we were gonna get that one. We have an option to gain health on our pyre. We're gonna go that way. It's duplicated code. See if we can do this next one. And this one I'm going to try to focus on just stacking the upper floors. We'll use the bottom floors as kind of meat shields. See if we can't really try to keep that front guy on our top row alive. So that front guy is dealing a ton of damage every time he hits somebody. 150 per hit. We're gonna do everything in our power to keep this guy alive. Oh, yep, he just wrecks everybody. There's the boss, 900 health, that is insane. Dealing over 200 damage a swing. That is ridiculous. Alright, let's hope we can pump him up a little bit more. Okay, so it's gonna deal 260 damage. That's... I legitimately have not had a unit this powerful. Oh, he's dead. No. Oh, it might be the end of it. These guys can't cheat through it. I think that's the end. I guess, well, if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the game, want to see some more gameplay, anything like that, feel free to let us know down in the comments. Join our Discord if you haven't already. And I hope you guys just have an amazing day. We'll see you guys next time.